Today is Sunday, August 29th, and I'm going to be writing my essay from start to finish in 3 hours. Why, you ask? The essay is due today, and I also wanted to share with you guys how I make good essays that get good marks in short time frames. I'm also hopefully going to get this video out tonight, so that's also why it's nice to do it all early in the morning. Right now it is 6:20 a.m, so I'm hoping to get this finished by 9:20 a.m. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to revisit the essay question, review your own experiences and ideas of being unalive, the process of becoming unalive, and mourning, and critically reflect on how these impact your current understandings of those three things. Comment on the discourses that inform your views and have shaped your experiences today. Okay, now my essay is going to be sort of about this, but similar but different. I need to incorporate all these things, but my essay is not going to be about a physical unalive, a physical unaliving, a physical experience of unaliveness, but it will be about that thing in general, just applied to a dream. This is something that the teacher talked about we could do. So that's what my essay is going to be about. It does mean I have to be a bit more creative about how I'm incorporating some of these things. Anyway, the next step I will take is I need to select readings from the course list that I want to look at. I've made a short list of readings that I want to do. I've opened them, I put them into Speechify, which is my app that I use to read things. I can read, but just easier to have it read aloud. My process for this essay is very much AI free. I want to make sure I'm actually learning in what I'm studying. So I'm perfectly comfortable using a reading app if it means that I'm learning. And my cat is still there. I'm now going to read these. I'm going to take notes in a little Google Doc. Then I'm going to get back and start writing the essay. Okay, it is now 7:10 and I'm realizing that I'm about a third of the way through my allotted time for this, so I need to get writing. Basically, my strategy is for when I'm trying to get an essay out quickly, just get everything I can think of out onto the page that relates to the question and to what the sort of direction I'm going in with it is. So I've done some reading, that's prompted some ideas. I'm just going to write. I'm going to be putting little things along the way of like, if I want to reference something later that I've like already read or that I think is like easily referenceable, like when there's like an idea that's like fairly obvious, you can find a reference and kind of beef up your reference list. That's a little cheat. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I'll get back to you once I've done the first sort of like getting everything out I can think of. Okay, I've now written basically the word count, but the thing is that it's not got all the things in it that I want to say, nor is it properly referenced. I basically just dumped any ideas that I've had onto the page, and now I need to go through and do I think the easy thing to do to give my mind a break is do proper referencing. So find those readings that I'm talking about and put them in the reference list in the format that I use. And then I've got to go back and do more reading because I want to have at least a couple quotes in there from the readings. I also want to put a quote in there from Of Mice and Men, which is the book which is kind of about this. So it's already 8:53, and so this means that I have to speed run the next section, all I have to do now is try to feed in a few more like core readings so that I can show that I've read the readings, I know what I'm doing, and then I need to write the conclusion, and then I'll be done, and then I can submit it. To be honest, it is 9:40 now. It is 9:41, and I've just been like trying to find the right words to kind of put in the last few words of my conclusion, because I really think that headlines and subtitles and like the first few words of your essay and the last few words of your essay matter a lot, because that's what's gonna like stick with people. And I'm just like getting frustrated that I can't quite find the right words to put at the end. But yeah, I'm gonna format it and then I'm gonna submit it.
The winters with endless snow in unfathomable quantities.
It is now 9:54 and I've finished writing, I've finished editing. I'm letting go of the fact that the last sentence isn't what I want it to be, because I don't think I'm going to think of a better sentence to end it with, and I need to get on with editing this video. So I'm going to submit this and then get on with my day. By the way, if I have one tip for how to write an essay quickly, it is to do something that you're really interested in and then to limit yourself in time. So like for me, this topic is very, very broad. I could have written about all sorts of things, but I chose this one very specific thing which I'm interested in. And then I could do research on that easily. I already had some knowledge on it because I've done research before, that sort of thing. Then you can write it quickly. The only thing with like something you're interested in is you might want to research too much. That's when you have to just go, well, I've got to do it. I've got to get it done. There's a certain time limit for this. I have other things I have to do, and then just do it. That's my motto. Just do it, as some other brand has already come up with. So just do it. With that submitted, I would just like to say thank you for watching. I hope that this has inspired you to write your essay or be productive in whatever way makes sense for you, or that you've just enjoyed it. The rest of the day, I'm going to be editing this. Hopefully next week I have a bit more of an exciting video coming out. It might be a vlog. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, like, subscribe, those sorts of things. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.